there. My name is John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. I guess we're just doing the front nine of this course today. Let's get it. All right, let's let her fly. Let's go. I think this looks pretty safe. This shot's around 95 yards to the pin. That's safe. All right, drop this and you'll go one up on your opponent. This one's breaking pretty hard to the right. Well, it didn't quite get there, did it? Okay, he needs this to save par. And to have the hole. All right, that putt'll go. And that hole will be halved. We've got a par 3 for the second hole. And they're going with the pitching wedge. Oh, this should be fun. Let's see what happens here. Oh, yeah, that's going to do just nicely. This could be a birdie on the scorecard. Well, the putt appears to be on line. So good. Oh, lovely shot. 7-foot putt for him. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. The third hole's a par 4. Okay, let's see what you got here. Caught the downslope. Let's see how many more yards you get out of this one. Okay, we've found your friend here in the deep rough. Let's see how he does. This is an 8-iron. And second shot here on the third. Okay, let's see what happens. This is his third. Okay, here's your chance to go one up on your opponent. I think this one's going left to right. And this one's 7 feet away. And this is his putt for par. Okay, we're going to concede that putt, and we're going to move on to the next hole. And that hole's halved. And here we go. Par 4, fourth hole. Let's go. All right, let's launch this into the atmosphere, preferably hitting the fairway. Oh my goodness, you pounded that drive. Come on, ball, hold on to the fairway for us. Oh, that one couldn't hold on to the fairway, unfortunately. Just in the first cut. Here's your second shot on the fourth. Oh, take a look at this. Oh, almost. Hold it out. 13 feet for his putt here. I think this one's breaking to the left. And the putt drops for birdie. And you got to get this one in if you want to have the hole. And that hole will be halved. All right, now a fifth hole, par 4. Let's do it. Okay, let's see what you can do off of this tee. Nicely done. This one's about 145 yards away. Safely on the green. Oh, look at this. And here we go for the birdie. This one's going pretty hard to the left. Oh, come on. And this putt's going to put him one up. And as he gets that one to drop, that will win the hole for him. And after that one, your opponent is one up for the match. Okay, par 3 here on the 6th. And they're choosing the 6 iron here. Well, let's see what you got. Nice, that's some solid contact. Nice shot. That'll do. Okay, this is a very long putt for him. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. Looks like he's put it on a good line. Will it go? All right, let's do this. 18 feet to go. And just a slight little break in this one to the left, I think. And it drops from way out. Fine work, friend. And that hole will be halved. And the 7th hole is a par 4. This one looks pretty good. Should be in the fairway. Okay, let's launch this next tee shot. What do you say? We'll take those all day. And from here, it's about 115 yards to the pin. Oh, missed the green on that one. Okay, this is his third. Right by the hole. Good job with that chip shot. And with this putt, you could save par. Good luck. All right, nicely holed. Let's move to the next. Okay, we'll concede another putt here today and move on. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. And the 8th hole is a par 4. This one's heading to the fairway, I think. All right, bombs away. Let's see what happens here. Let's go. And this one off the downslope. This is going to get some extra yards. Well done. And he's got around 150 or so to the pin. And they've chosen the pitching wedge. Second shot here on hole number 8. Could use a bit of a kick to the right. Safe approach, nice. This putt is incredibly long. I personally don't have faith that he's going to do it. But let's tune in. Let's see what's going to happen. And that will drop. Ooh, setting up for birdie here. I think it goes straight and then dives a bit to the left. Ooh, almost drained that one for the birdie. And unfortunately, you didn't win this one. Match is over and your friend will walk away 2 up. And with that, I'm going to let you go. Thank you ever so much for the round. I had a great time hanging out with you. Hi there, my name's John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Looking forward to see what goes down out there today. Looks like it's just the back 9 of this course today. Let's go. It was tidy. And let's see how this hole goes down for him. Tee shot's looking decent. Okay, let's check our distance twice. off on that approach, but that's okay. And he sets up around 165 yards out. Okay, careful on this one. We're in the rough. I'm liking that one. Nice chip. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. And yep, that's in there. He's going to win this hole. And your friend's 1 up on you after that first hole. Now we head to the 11th. We have a par 3 ahead of us. All right, interested to see what you have in store for us here. Yeah, that'll work. Here we go for your birdie. This one's going downhill, breaking right to left. Ouch. Let's regroup. Setting up here, green side rough. Oh, nice little chip there. And if he sinks this next putt, he's going to go 2 up on you. Look out. Oh. Okay, and if he sinks this next putt, he will go 2 up. All right, that drops on in there. He's going to win this one. All right, just looking at the next hole now, that one was a bit of a loss. Okay, par 5 12th is ahead. Looks like this one will be safe in the fairway. Okay, let's rip this out into the fairway. Fairway has a downslope in the landing area, so keep that in mind. Ooh, this could chase out, hitting that downslope. All right, second shot on the 12th. Well, you're doing all right this hole on the green, under regulation. That's good work. And from 40 feet away. This one's just breaking hard to the left. And if this next putt drops, he's going to go 3 up. Oh! And he's got around 4 feet to go here. And if this putt drops, the hole will be halved. And that hole will be halved. All right, here we go. 13th hole. This one's a par 4. Ooh, caught the downslope. This is going to have legs. Okay, let's see what you do here. Looks like you got a favorable bounce on the downslope. This could run. All right, we'll take that. All right, this one's around 155 yards from the pin. Maybe this one will kick to the left. We're on the green with that one. Well done. And here he goes from the green side, rough. Oh, he almost got that chip to go. All right, sink this one and you'll win the hole. Breaking pretty hard to the left. If he sinks this, he's got par. Just a little 3-footer left for this one. And that hole will be halved. And the par 4, 14th hole is next. And he's hoping this one will hang on to the fairway. And with that, he'll end up just barely into this first cut. All right, let's let this one go. Looking pretty good off the tee. This one's about 130 yards out. Good job. Well, he's in the first cut. I think he can probably deal with this one. This one's coming flying out of the rough. Okay, he's setting up for birdie here. Let's see what happens. And this one looks like it's kind of moving from the left to the right. And he gets it to go. And now you're left with this putt to have the hole. Ooh, right by. And your friend is 3 up after that hole. And now the 15th hole. We got a par 3 here. And here's a look at their hybrid. Oh, let's see what you can do on this one. Beautiful swing. Boom, there's another green in regulation. Nice. Let's see if our little friend here can get up and down out of this bunker. And he's got a 10-foot putt here. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. And he'll take that. That is for his par. Okay, this putt, and you can win the hole. Well played to you. Okay, making up some ground on your friend after that hole. Good to see. Teeing off now in a long par 4. I think this will end up in the fairway. And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for him. Let's see what he does here. 105 yards out. Alrighty, second shot on the 16th. And there's a bit of a downslope around the pin. You got to be careful of that. Might be a little too much power into this one. Well, turns out you'll be on the green. Nothing wrong with that. This is his third shot. Okay, you've got this to win the hole. Oh, it's going right by. Okay, he needs this to save his par. And 4 feet to go. And that hole's halved. Here we go. Hole number 17, ready to go. And the approach heading to the left. That's going to miss the green. Unfortunate. He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does. And that'll nestle in just barely into this first cut. And here's our second shot on the 17th. Well played out of the sand. We're on the green. And here he is from the green side rough. Let's see what happens here. He's in the bunker. Let's see how he deals with this bunker shot. Let's see if he can get up and down from this sand. And from the bunker, let's see what he does. And this one for par. This one's going hard to the right. And good job out there. Your opponent conceded the putt. They knew you were a force to be reckoned with. You win the hole. Let's move on to the next. And best of luck as you bring this one home here on the final hole of this one. He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole. Okay, we may need a little more club than normal here. That green is elevated. A little wayward on that approach. And as he sets up, he's looking at around 190 yards to the pin. here's a 6-iron from them. Good shot. And this next putt to win the match. Oh my. And a 5-foot putt for him. And this one's over, and unfortunately your friend got the better of you today, pulling out the win. But that's all right. You can do a rematch, and next time maybe you'll be on top. All right, that's going to do it. Thank you so much for playing the game, and we will hopefully see you real soon. Big hello to you from myself, John McCarthy. Pleased to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Looking forward to today, no question. We've got some match play on the schedule today. Let's get into it. I'm having that. All right, let's see what he does on this one. Okay, setting up around 250 yards or so. Fingers crossed for a nice up and down out of this greenside bunker. All right, grab that flat stick. We're out of here. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up. I think this one's breaking to the left. And this one he's going to take a stab at for birdie. And this one's, I think, going left to right. Ouch, right by the hole. Okay, this putt to go one up on your friend. I think this one starts off pretty straight and then goes to the right. And it drops Well done. Way to win that hole. And after the first hole, you're one up. Teeing her up here on the second. And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. And he's about 150 yards out from here. Here's our second shot on hole number 2. And this one is from way, way out. This one's breaking to the right. It's also downhill. Not a bad result from that distance. And you two will be all square if they sink this. I think this one's going left to right. Ooh, just missed. 5-foot putt coming up. Okay, he's left with this to have the hole. All right, no need for him to putt that out. We'll head to the next hole. And that hole will be halved. Now we will tee up on the third hole. Great work. Nice approach on that one. All right, let's see how he does here on this hole. Okay, they're going with the pitching wedge here. He's setting up here with a pretty long putt to deal with. What are you thinking? Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. Oh, almost. Let's see what he does here. He's putting for par. You'll be 2 up on the match if you sink this putt. Bit long on that one. And about 5 feet to go. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. You got a right to left cross breeze going on this hole. Drive's looking good. And he's ready to tee off. Let's see what he has. The shot's just about 95 yards to the pin. Well, that'll work on the green, won't it? And he's hitting this one out of the first cut of rough. And there we go. He gets it to drop. Nice little chip shot in there. Yikes, that went right by. And we are all square after that hole. And the fifth hole, we have a par 5. Oh, this one's dropping fairway for sure. All right, bombs away. Let's hit that fairway. Okay, second shot for him on this one. And setting up now with an elevated green to deal with. Ooh, this one's drawing a little bit. Look at you go. Next putt for Eagle. Good luck here. I would love to see you sink this one. It's a big 'em. I think this one's breaking pretty hard to the left. Oh, almost in there. And this putt's going to put him one up. This one looks like it'll break to the right. And this is his attempt at birdie. It's breaking to the left, I think. Ooh, that was close. He's got a 3-footer here. And this putt drops. You can go one up. All right, let's head to the next hole now that your opponent has kindly given you that putt. Okay, you're one up on your friend after that one. We've made it to the 6th hole. This one's looking like a fairway finder. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him. And this one's got to chase out a bit, I think. Caught the downslope. And from 170-ish yards out. This one's gonna need to bite. And this shot's about 165 yards from the pin. This could be a birdie if you want to drop this in the hole. Going up the hill with this putt, breaking left to right. Ah, no good. And they'll take this all square if they can sink this. This one looks like it's moving a bit to the right here. And he's got 13 feet from the cup. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. And he's got that one to go in the cup. And this next putt for the par. And that hole will be halved. And the 7th hole is upon us. This fairway looks like it has a bit of a downslope in the landing area. Ooh, catching the downslope. That'll give you a few extra yards. Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does. Okay, he's coming out of the deep stuff. Looks like this one's going left. Second shot here on the 7th. Nice shot into this green. Good work. All right, let's see what happens. This is his 3rd shot. This putt's around 13 feet out. This one's breaking left to right. Ooh, and as that drops in, that's his par. And if you sink this putt, it will take this match to Dormy. That'll go down in the cup for the bird. And after that one, you're 2 up. Okay, let's see what we can do here on the 8th hole. Nothing wrong with that. And let's see how this tee shot fares for him. Looking good off the tee. And from here, he's looking at around 195 yards to the pin. Here's our second shot on the 8th. Well, better luck next time. Oh, this one's looking okay. Continues on a great line. Oh, and the putt doesn't go. Okay, he has his work cut out for him here. Very extreme distance here for this putt. Let's see what he does. Right by. This one's for his par. Let's see what he does. Okay, I guess he's done here. You're letting him have that one, and that's fine by me. Let's head to the next. All right, you need this if you want to win the match. And the match is over, and you have won. Finishing the match at 2 up on your opponent. Good work. Congratulations. Well, that is all she wrote for me. I had an enjoyable time ripping around the links with you today. See you next time. Hello there, my name's John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. This is going to get good. And today we start off with a par 4. Let's start off with a fantastic drive and take it from there. Okay, let's send it. And second shot on the 10th coming up. Here's a 17-foot putt. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the right. Oh! And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. All right, he gets it to go, and that will win the hole. And your friend over there is 1 up after that one. And the 11th hole of this one is a par 4. All right, let's send this ball away. My word, that was some serious power. Look at this, driving the green, and got a putt for eagle coming up. That's all right. This for eagle. Ooh. And if he sinks this next putt, he's going to go 2 up. And the eagle has landed. Well, that was a bit of a poor result, but we got another hole coming up next. And the 12th hole is a par 3. Here's their 7-iron. And let's see what you do off the tee here. Silky swing. That'll play pin high, well judged. Ooh, he almost drops it in there with the chip. And he's trying to save par right here. Let's see if he can do it. I think this putt's going to break to the right. And the putt drops, and he's out of here. All right, you'll take this hole if you sink this putt. That was nice. Back-to-back birdies. And after that hole, your friend is 1 up for the match. All right, let's see what we can do off the tee here. It's a long par 4. Oh, nice. Catching some extra yards on the downslope here. Let's see it run. Good shot. And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does. And this shot's about 120 yards away from the pin. Great job on that approach. All right, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. "10 feet to the cup." I think this one's going just a tiny little bit to the left. Oh. And if he sinks this, he will go 2 up. I think this is going to go right to left. All right, he dropped that one in there, and that's going to win the hole. And your friend's 2 up for the match after that hole. All right, we got a par 3 here on the 14th. They've gone with the 6-iron on this one. Looking forward to see what you do here. Great swing. Okay, he's looking to get out of this green side rough. And that was a fine chip out of the rough and into the cup. And this will have the hole if you sink this. Oh my, wish I could have given you that one. All right, moving along. And now the 15th hole. We got a par 4 for this one. Looks like this one's in the fairway. Okay, let's smash this one out there. Well done. All right, this shot's around 130 yards from the pin. Seems like you're doing pretty good in the approach shot department. He's got this for birdie. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. Oh, just slides by. All right, sink this and you'll take the hole. Oh, there we go. Take the hole. Well done. And you're gaining ground on your friend after that hole. I like seeing that. Just striped that one. All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here. Okay, about 105 left to go. Yeah, that's going to work for you. I'm liking that. He's got a 9-footer here. Here we go, birdie putt. And that one drops for your fourth birdie of the day. I'm liking that. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Teeing up now on number 17. And let's see how this hole goes down for him. Caught the downslope. Let's see if this one runs out further. Okay, we're around the 230-yard area from here. And from the greenside sand, let's have a nice out here. Oh my word, that almost dropped in the bucket. All right, if he sinks this, you're done, bud. I think this one's going left to right. And a 7-foot putt for him. All right, sink this one and you'll win the hole. Nice putt, and that is for birdie number 5 on the day. All right, catching up on your friend after that hole. I like it. Teeing up now on the final hole of this course. All right, let's see how he does. Bunker bound. This shot's around 95 yards to the pin. That should do nicely. And here's his second shot. He's hitting out of the beach here now. Let's see what goes down. Well, let's see if he's been practicing his sand game here. Let's see. All right, here's your friend. He's setting up in the greenside sand. You've got this putt to win the hole. Yeah, your opponent had pretty slim chances on this hole of doing much, so they give you that putt, and we'll go to the next hole. Okay, if this match is still tied at the end of this one, we will go to see whoever's closest to the pin off the tee. But I think he can win this straight up. And they're choosing the 6 iron here. All right, Last off the tee, but hopefully closest to the hole. Let's do this. All right, we need to win by score alone. You didn't get closest to the pin off the tee. That might hinder you. All right, this could secure his win in this playoff. And he drops that one in, tying top spot yet again here in the play.